All right. Let's get this. Get this. That's good. Let's make sure we're all the way live. We should be. We could be. We would be. Aha, we are. Welcome, everybody. It is time. Well, it's almost time for Smickety Smack. Smickety Smackdown. Oh, yes. Got your tweet liked by Top Dollar. What did you say? Welcome, Ringmaster. Let's see here. Okay, that's live. This is live. This needs to be live. Okay. Oh, you found him at Walmart. I see it. Nice. Was it clearance or was it full price? Okay. I think I'm forgetting something, but we'll find out. Let's get that, get this. It was full price, really? Was it like a elite or something? Or was it one of those so I could tell that it looks pretty good, but I don't know the difference between the figures that much. There we go. All right, we got that. Get this out of here. Get this out of here. Get this over here. All right, let's hang out with Maven for a little bit. Maven's gonna tell us how much he made off the video games that he was in. That's interesting to me. Not sure if we're gonna be able to see the whole video, but some is better than none. Let's go.
Hey guys, Maven here. Now, by far, one of the coolest things about being a WWE wrestler is being in a video game. So today's video, we're going to talk all about what it takes
Sports.
to be
it's
put
Maven.
into a wrestling game. I'm going to show you how they pick the wrestlers, how they get you scanned for the game, and obviously, you know,
it's basic. Patel changed up the hip articulation. I see.
Hey, looks like it's time to play the game.
Nice, PS2. That's awesome. PS2 is one of the best systems ever made, man. I love the PS2.
So the natural way to start this video
J-Rock,
is
welcome.
to actually look at the first and quite possibly only video game I was in, which doesn't rub me the wrong way one bit. Smackdown, Shut Your Mouth. This was a game made by Jack Pacific. Now, I don't know all the nuts and bolts of how they make all this possible, but what I do know is my experience. The day I got scanned for the game. It was early in my career.
That's so cool.
We were in Los Angeles, obviously, the home office.
You still have your PS2? Nice, man. I don't.
We were at a TV taping for Smackdown, and
I went through a couple of them. The last one I had was the little
listen, at some
last one I had was like the really thin, small black one that just the top goes like this. That's the last one I had. It just, gosh, I wonder where it went. I have a PS3 still, and it works. I could stream from it and everything.
Point today, someone from Jack Pacific is going to grab you. They're going to tell you they need you to scan you. He said, I don't care what you're doing, unless you're talking with Vince at that moment, drop everything and go with him. I didn't know exactly why he was telling me that, but I would find out later what he meant. And true to his word, someone from Jack Pacific grabbed me It was almost like they had a
That's
checklist
awesome.
of wrestlers that they had never scanned before. They asked me if I had time to go with them to get scanned for the video game and the action figure. I, of course, said absolutely, and
Oh, I
off
wonder
went.
if he's
So
going
we
to tell
walked
us
out
about
of the
merch and
arena.
action
It was the
figures and
Staples
stuff.
Center at the time, and behind the arena where they
Pretty
have
mint
all
PS3
the
still,
trucks.
nice.
The WWE has truck
The
after
first one, the
truck
one that
after
actually
truck, and
could
that's,
play
the
PS3
production
games
trucks.
and
That's
all that.
where the truck that Kevin Dunn sits in. Now, Jack Pacific had their own truck. I remember walking up the steps, and inside there was a big cylinder tube, almost kind of like a stand-up tanning bed, and there were cameras mounted all over this. So I had to get in my wrestling gear, and in the tube I went. Now, the scanning process, because
Who's this guy, Freddie Mercury?
over 20 years ago, and you know, games have gotten so much more advanced now, but the scanning process even then
Excalibur,
still
what's up,
took
man?
about 2
Barely used
hours.
that to
So
replace
for
the
2
laser.
straight
Oh,
hours,
yeah.
I had to stand in a few positions.
Jamie Noble?
Let me
Oh,
show
okay.
you which ones. Position 1.
What did I say, Freddie
had to
Mercury?
stand
It's
just
definitely
like
not
this.
Freddie Mercury.
Position 2, I had to stand with my hands straight down. They obviously had.
That's absolutely not Freddie
This
Mercury.
is Moser, a simple, beautiful tea infuser designed.
Yeah, I love that first
had to
PS3
do
that
the
came out, the one
reverse.
that
And
could
the
play
whole
PS3.
time this was going
oh,
on,
the first
every camera in that tube was capturing
the first PS3 that
every
came out, you could play
aspect of my
PS2
body.
games,
And the last
PS1
position,
games,
they had to
Blu-rays,
get my
PlayStation 3
face.
games.
Now,
It was just so epic.
when they scanned my face, they said, do you have a look? Do you make a face? Do you do anything? Obviously, Rock had the eyebrow. All I had at the time was a smirk. And so the last half of my being scanned for the video game was me just standing, you know, with a smirk, which, I mean, at the time I was a baby face, a good guy, so would play a lot better once I became a heel. But I mean, I didn't know what to do. They were saying, do you have a look? I don't know. Here's something. Remember, this was early in my career, so I was still extremely new, extremely green with the process. So after a 2-hour scan, what are the end results? Let's take a look at it.
I think I had the second gen. It was a huge model. Yeah,
The day
they
this
were
game
big
came
for a
out, I
while, but
was
they
at the
took out
store.
the
I
ability
did
to
buy
play
a copy,
PlayStation
and I
1
immediately
games
went home and put it in.
and PlayStation 2 games, I think.
It was the
They
coolest
took out
feeling
like
to
backwards
put it in,
compatibility
to not
for
only see
discs
myself
of
on
certain
a
kinds.
video game, but
There's
to
only
hear my
only like
entrance
one
music,
model that would do it all.
see the
That's the
walk
one
that
I
they
had. It
for
came
me.
with
Now,
Talladega
being that I
Nights,
wasn't good at video games.
the
I would
comedy
always play as
racing
The
movie.
Rock. I would have me be the computer, so naturally, in the video game, I was beating The Rock. Now, that was never going to happen, but kid can dream. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't take me out of this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't recall every copy. And then take me
Recalled
out.
every
Ah,
copy.
There I am. Oh my gosh, look at
There he is.
Wow. I look so young. How about this? I'll play against Randy Orton. It has seriously been over 20 years since I played this game, so please don't make fun that I'm this bad.
Do it. Beat him up.
To the ring, from Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing
Was that his theme song?
225 pounds, Maven.
They had me coming out to beautiful people.
Beautiful
I forgot
people.
That. I read all the comments, and I've actually seen them for years, how people always say, oh, Randy kicking me.
Nah, we don't talk like that
People
in here,
always
man.
say I remind them of the generic build a wrestler in video games. That always makes me
Robert
laugh.
Stone, what's up, man?
Now, Randy with a roll up, 1, 2.
Oh, dang, you almost got him.
Maven with the heart of a lion getting the kick out. Now you're seeing exactly why I would play as The Rock and then have me be the computer, because I just absolutely suck. Oh, Randy stealing Jericho's walls.
dang.
Walls of Jericho. Did I give up? I suck. There's pretty much my career
you got
right
tapped
there
out.
in a nutshell. If art imitates reality, that's probably about as good of a wrestler as I was too. Actually, let me try something. Let me go to in-game options. Well, there's what the problem was. Difficulty was set on normal. No, let's try it on easy. There we go. One of my favorite guys to wrestle was Billy Gunn. Let's use Billy.
Let's go.
Now, while Billy's future ass kicking gets loaded up, I always get asked, how do you get paid for being in a video game? What's the payment like? I would quickly.
Dang it, man. We're not going to be able to get to the main meat of this, but we'll check it out. Check it out after SmackDown is going. after SmackDown is off. Or maybe during commercial. It's time. SmackDown time. Guess THQ didn't want to pay for the rights for his music. What was his music? I would think it would probably have cost more to get Beautiful People than whatever song he had. Unless he had something super crazy. Like Metallica or something. It's time.
Then.
See how loud this is. Now. End of days. Oh my goodness. Yo, Robert Stone, thank you for the bits, man. Robert Stone with the first cheer of the day. Thank you for the support, man. If you guys enjoy these streams, please consider chipping in however you can, whether that's bits, a tip, subscribing to the Twitch channel, becoming a member on the YouTube channel, and of course, leaving a thumbs up on the YouTube or retweeting the tweet, liking the tweet. All those things help too.
WWE Universal Champion and the aftershock of Royal Rumble are still being felt.
Let's go. It's about that time. Oh my goodness. The People's Elbow. Oh my goodness. It's the People's Elbow, guys. Let's get these tweets out there. Robert Stone, thank you again. They're giving us a recap of the Royal Rumble. The 2024 Royal Rumble. Robert Stone getting on the board early. I see you, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's make sure that this is going right here. Okay. If you guys talk in the chat, I'll give you a shout out. If I see you. If I don't see you, then I'll see you. I'll see you eventually.
Kevin Owens, Logan Paul for the United States.
Ban out. Yeah, Liv and eliminated Jade. Well, you know, they gotta have somebody for Jade to toss around for her first feud, so Liv Morgan getting thrown around would be probably pretty fun to see. She's so tiny and Jade's so strong. They could get some really cool spots going. Like what Obafemi's doing in NXT right now, just tossing fools. I just hope that Liv doesn't get hurt. Oh, that's cool, Ringmaster. Maybe he'll take a picture. Single-handedly is right, yeah. Let's go. Dang, they made this seem like chaos. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The return of Andrade. I love that move that Austin Theory does. It's like a flipping face buster. Flipping flatliner kind of, something like that. It's really good. It's beautiful. It's poetry in motion. La 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 la. Oh, Shinsuke got eliminated with a crossroads on the ropes. I didn't even notice that. What a cool elimination. Yeah, and Drew Mack got tossed.
Cody able to catch it.
Cody Rhodes! Oh, he's pointing. He's pointing at Roman.
Well, only 4 men
Here he is. Oh, he brought the doggy.
have managed to achieve the nearly impossible goal of back-to-back
Pharaoh's here.
victories. Hogan, Michaels, Austin, and now this man. Tonight, Cody Rhodes makes his WrestleMania decision. Will he finish the story? and another superstar with a WrestleMania decision of her own to make the founder of Damage Control and winner of the Women's Royal Rumble match,
Nice.
Bayley. The role models hinted at her choice in the past. We will make it official tonight. And tonight's Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
And more. Yeah, we're starting with Logan Paul. Do it. Oh, the crowd's gonna love this. It's Logan. Here he is. It was a good match he had with Kevin Owens. The ending was weird, but it was pretty good. Hey yo! I like this old song better, but this one's alright, I guess. Cody brought his dog here. Alright. He's got a mic. Boo!
Wow, I was gonna be nice.
Sorry, but my Twitter is
Alabama,
beeped.
don't do me like that. You don't want me here. I don't want to be here either.
What
This
happened,
place
Panda?
sucks.
Oh no! I gotta delete that message, but I'm sorry to hear that's messed
I'll
up.
be honest with y'all. I underestimated Kevin Owens.
I wonder what happened.
I did upon first glance.
This is loud. Jeez.
I mean, he kind of just looks like a pissed off donut.
Randomly
But
locked
hey,
me
no
out. It
match.
says I have 0
He made me
following.
fight.
Let me
Get
see.
this.
Let me see what's up.
Kevin Owens did more damage to Logan Paul than Floyd Mayweather.
Your main account?
I'm serious. Kevin made me bleed. Hell, this dude even almost damn near knocked me out. And yet, he still lost.
Yeah, it says you have 0. Hang on.
Hey, and I'm still the champ.
Maybe somebody tried to get into your account or something.
When is it gonna click
see.
for y'all? I am one of the toughest people on this brittle roster. Oh,
It says you have
I
0, but I
tried
could still see
to.
some.
My little knee hurts. My WrestleMania dreams are crushed.
Yeah, it says you have 0, but I could still
Shut
see you
up.
following people.
We all get hurt. Everyone except me. I'm unbreakable, unreplicable.
Yeah,
one of
it
one.
just says 0, Panda. I could
Beast
see
from
it.
the East, the best in the West.
So it doesn't look like it really got rid of your followers. It's just saying 0 right now.
Logan Paul.
I'm sorry it's doing that though, Panda. That stuff
And if you
sucks.
think that any-
Oh boy. La 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 la. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens. I don't know why it says 0, Panda. I've had it where it says that all my tweets are from like the year 1929 or something. Like there's some weird glitches that happen.
Owens, no doubt, with a great deal on his mind in the wake of coming up short at the Royal.
Kevin Owens is great, man. It's been 20 years since Chris Benoit beat Triple H for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. That happened today. It was exactly 20 years. Let's see what Kevin Owens got to say. Panda, I know you're upset, but let's try not to let's try to keep the swear words out of here.
I don't know, man. Birmingham seems like
But
a
yeah,
pretty great
it
place
says
to
0 on your main page, but when you go into your following, I can see you're still following people. It's just weird.
I wasn't done. Nobody wants to hear any more of you.
Big Rude, what's up, man?
Because see, when you're going over all these descriptions of yourselves, I think you forgot.
I think it'll be okay, Panda. They're probably just taking precautions because somebody probably tried to get into your account or something.
Didn't walk away with the title, but I got to tell you, Logan, it was a moral victory. Because as great as being United States champion might be, it feels even better than to knock the hell out of you.
He didn't say that right.
But now that I've done that a few times, I am absolutely ready to restore a certain level of prestige and honor to that title, and the first step is taking it off of you and getting it sanitized as soon as possible.
Getting it sanitized. La 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 la.
Good for you, Kevin. But I think we can all agree it's too bad you didn't take advantage of your one and only shot at the title.
What did he do to his beard? His beard looks all weird.
You see, Kevin, the brass knuckles, that was a setup. You took the bait, dummy.
Oh.
You showed your true colors. I was playing chess. You were playing go fish, son.
Go fish, son.
Face it, dude. I outsmarted you.
Wait, who do you think you're outsmarting? Look, this may be new to you, but all these people have been watching me for almost 10 years now. They all know that Kevin Owens is going to stop at nothing to win a match. Okay?
WB, what's up, man?
Hit somebody from behind, sure. Kick someone in the balls, yeah. Hit somebody brass knucks, absolutely. The thing is, look, I got caught, okay? I got caught. And you know, I realize everyone was pretty mad at the referee for that, but let's be honest. Great job on his part.
Yeah,
Referee,
good job.
back there.
Ref actually saw
Fantastic
something.
work. You should be proud of yourself. I got caught, and that was my bad. But here's the thing, Logan. Let me tell you something. The next time we get in the ring together for that title, you're going to realize I don't need brass knucks to beat your dumbass.
Oh.
First off, you're way too close to me and you smell horrible.
I bathed in prime before I came here.
I bathed in prime.
Must not have been cherry freeze. That flavor's delicious. Listen to me, Kevin. It's over.
Get him.
You ain't getting a rematch. You blew it. Your title shot is over. So why don't you go focus on whatever it is that you do, and I'm going to focus on whatever it is that I do, which is everything amazing. And I'm going to go find a real challenger, someone who is definitely not you. Why don't you focus on your match with Austin Theory, and I'm going to go talk smack about you on commentary. How's that sound?
Oh. Let's put this WrestleMania sign back here.
We are in for a treat, Wade.
We're getting a guest. The social media megastar is joining us as a guest. Wow.
Wow. Actually, you get to go.
Kevin Owens better shift his focus immediately.
Austin Theory, just a mountain of muscles, man. Grayson Waller. I forgot about the Grayson Waller where he like creeps up behind him in the darkness and he's just smiling. Defeated John Cena at WrestleMania 39. Did you guys see the WrestleMania 39 stage in WWE 2K? It looks good. It's a very good recreation. All right, commercial break time. Got the WrestleMania sign in the background now. To figure out if there's a different place I should put it. I want to see the rest of this video right now, if we can, because he's about to tell us about how he gets paid for being in a video game. I want to see that. All right, here we go. Tell us, Maven.
Find once I got my royalty payment why Devon was so adamant about me going with whoever from Jack's Pacific would come. The very first
it is kind of creepy, but it's funny.
To be a video game character, to be an action figure, you're going to get a royalty payment, and this was a very good royalty payment, which I will fill you in on later in this video. They're pretty much buying your rights. And it's basically your rights to be used not only in this game, but in subsequent games in the future. So once Jack Pacific had my rights, they could use me in every game. If they put 10 games out the following year in 2003, they could have used me in every one.
Up. It's time. Maven versus Billy.
Now, once
Billy Gunn.
Jack Pacific has your rights, they're going to
Draco, welcome.
actually pay you for every game
Welcome,
that
welcome.
you're in moving forward.
Yo,
And
Bob
granted, it's
Stone.
not gonna be
Oh,
as
I see
big
you.
of a payday as that first one, but
I'm the best.
for every game.
I'm the best in the world. I saw it. I saw it coming.
I'm the best. I'm the best in the world.
I'm the best.
I'm the best. I'm the best in the world.
Bob Stone is the best in the world. We found out.
Moving forward,
Bob
we're
Stone,
gonna
thank
get
you
a
so
little
much,
bit of
man.
something. The Jack Pacific rights they were paying you for that first
The
go
first
round
super chat of the
also
day. Thank you
included
very much.
Action figures, which we'll do on a later video.
Like Bob
Anything
Stone.
wrestling at the time
Watching Home Alone.
went through Jack Pacific. Oh my gosh! I
Not
just
watching.
noticed one of
Not
the
watching
signs-
at
one of the
Home
signs
Alone.
has
Watching the
somebody
movie
making
Home
fun of
Alone.
my eyebrows. Early in my career, being new, being green,
I'm the best.
I wore the black
I'm the best in the
trunks.
world. I'm the best.
I'm the best.
I'm the best in the
Yo,
world.
Bob Stone is the best in the world, guys. You can hear the soundtrack. The proof.
I'm the best. I'm the best in the world.
Oh my goodness. And the perfect 10 bits? Yo, WB with the perfect 10 bits. Wonder why he wasn't at the Rumble. Did he decide to stick with the AEW? He thanked him like it was over. Alright, we're probably back from commercial break. Oh, did they just show the guy who just died in this commercial? Carl Weathers, was that him? I think that was him. Yep, that was him. Dang. Yeah, the guy who played Apollo Creed, he died today. WB, thank you so much for the bits. And Bob Stone, thank you for the super chat, man. The super sticker. Super chat. Super sticker. Oh, I thought they'd be back from commercial by now. They are not. But that gives us a chance to get a prediction going. See what you guys think is about to happen here. Close this down. Close this down. Cult of Jimmy John's LT. Jimmy John's is on us. Jeez, man, we could have probably finished the video by now. I didn't know that they were going to have such a beefy commercial break. Normally it's not this long. All right. Predictions are in, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count. You don't want to wait for this prediction to be over. Will it be Kevin or will it be Austin? Or will it be Theory? That fits with the song a little better. All right, we're back at it.
We're going to Australia. Elimination
Predictions
chamber
are
with
open.
And I gotta ask you are the social media megastar amongst other things, Logan Paul.
Yeah, Carl
The
Weathers, man.
scuttlebutt on social
I saw that
media
today.
as
I was
we
like, oh
speak is that You
no.
are running scared of
That
Kevin
sucks.
Owens, that you've got
Thank you to everybody who's left a
But
thumbs up on
these
the
aren't my words, to be clear.
YouTube stream
It's
thus
the man
far.
right now.
Wait, come on. Luck only happens when you're dealing with horseshoes and hand grenades. Certainly not Logan Paul.
Well, we got Logan Paul here at commentary, and notice, #1 trend in the United States, #SmackDown. I wonder if the Maverick has something to do with that.
Nah, not at all. This show is great. The program is great. I'm just happy to be an employee of the WWE.
Get your predictions in now, guys. There's only about a minute left if you'd like to be part of the prediction.
Well, right now, Kevin Owens one-on-one with a man he has competed against many, many times, Austin Theory. Wade, what are you looking to see out of Theory in this one?
I mean, I've already noticed the supreme conditioning of Austin Theory. He has hit
Oh my goodness.
WrestleMania conditioning.
Grab that arm. Oh yeah, Vengeance Day this Sunday.
That's not doing him much good
Back-to-back
in
weekend
right
events,
now.
man. We get
a
a back-to-back-to-back. Royal Rumble, Vengeance Day, Super Bowl,
At all by Owens in the ring between the bells?
tic-tac-toe.
Absolutely. The guy is much better than I thought he was. And the next time I face him, if I ever
Slap.
give him that
Oh, the
opportunity,
broken-handed
he will
Kevin
not
Owens.
get the blessing of my ignorance.
You see a big right hand from Kevin
The
Owens.
blessing of my
Right hand
ignorance.
similar to the one he threw your way, champ.
This
This
dude
past
Logan is
Saturday at the
roasting.
Royal Rumble, except-
With brass knuckles, come on.
I was
Corey.
getting there. I was getting there. Kevin Owens got caught utilizing the brass knuckles in Theory. Gets the knees up just in time.
We talked about the hot temper of Kevin Owens a little earlier tonight. He has been jaw-jacking in every direction, and that distraction perhaps has led Austin Theory to get
Logan
back
Paul
to
loves
Jim.
Austin Theory. It's funny because they've been building up this relationship over the past like month or so too. This is not just out of nowhere that he'd be cheering for Austin Theory.
We'll see. These are wrestlers I respect. Austin's physique is second to none. This guy's, I'm looking at and I want to drool.
I want to drool.
Understood. Tremendous physical condition for Austin Theory. As I mentioned, a man who at one time was the youngest United States champion in WWE history, raining down left on the prize fighter Kevin Owens.
Austin Theory has to be the envy of an entire industry to be that good, that successful, and still that young.
Well, Logan, I've got to ask you, during your match at the Royal Rumble with Kevin Owens, was there ever a moment where you felt doubt creep in, where you thought perhaps...
Yeah, when he cheated, Corey. He cheated.
Oh, Panda, thank you
When you
again
cheat,
for
you lose.
the
You're a loser, like
for
Kevin.
telling me and everybody about that
Owens the victory
that
out
Big
of the
E
way.
animated
Senton crushes
little
Theory.
mini movie thing. That was
I
so
gotta
cool.
tell ya, I'm impressed you're even here tonight, Logan Paul.
Ruby
After the
Bridges.
beating you took at the end of that matchup.
Clear the deck. Cannonball.
That was so cool.
Theory in a world of trouble, covered by Owens.
Uno, dos.
Hook of the leg. And Austin Theory
It's gonna
survives.
take a little more than that. This is the guy who beat John
Starting to
Cena,
live
man.
dangerously as the champ looks on.
Logan, is there any concern on your part that perhaps you've added fuel to the fire that is Kevin Owens, that you've provided the prize?
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care, Corey. He's washed up. He's 39 years old. He's got duct tape on his shirt. It doesn't matter. I won.
He's
not gonna
washed
swing it.
up.
Theory looking to end this here on the ring apron. Countered by Owens. Are you kidding me?
Oh goodness.
Theory
Oh.
reverses, spine-crushing impact for Owens.
Backdrop right on the apron. Kevin Owens just getting cracked up. Just splattered on the outside.
Orlando vacation.
Okay. Now we can get the rest of this video. Let's go.
I had pretty much the same look my entire run as a babyface. And I remember one time I asked Jeff Hardy, you're constantly coming up with new looks. You're constantly new outfits, new ways of painting your face.
Jeff Hardy's super
And
creative,
when I asked
though,
him
you know?
why he did that, because I mean, I figured it has to be a
Seems like it was
hassle
an
constantly
outlet for
coming
him.
up with these new looks. He told me this is the reason, because every time he changed his look, every time that meant a new action figure, a new video game character. And what would that mean? In
More
essence,
money.
more money.
That's smart.
Immediately the light went off in my head. And you'll notice in my career, I went from wearing black I went to blue, yellow, red, fuchsia, pink. I started wearing as many different color trunks and wrist tape combinations as possible.
That's smart.
Why? Because I wanted them to put more
Yeah, these videos are
stuff
great, man.
out, so
I
could
agree,
make more
WB.
money and royalties over time. I thank Jeff for that. It was a great idea. It made sense, and it actually worked. It put more money in my pocket. Now, let's get to what you really want to know about, the money. How much were we making, and how much did video games add to our royalty payments? So, my royalty payments were anywhere from, at the time, between $2,000 to, let's say, $7,000 every quarter. This would be determinant of positioning in the
Dang.
show. Obviously, Rock, Jericho, Trish Stratus, Stacy Keibler, Undertaker. Obviously, they were higher up in the company, so they were making a ton more. And it would obviously depend on how the video game sold. Was it selling good? Was it flying off the shelves? If so, you were making more money. For my royalty payments, video games accounted for roughly 20% of those. So if I made $2,000 in royalties, I might make 400 of that because of the video games. But again,
Really?
this, as great as that was, and it was great, and I miss it every day, that's not why Devon stopped me in my tracks. That's not why he told me to go with the Jack's Pacific guy when he came my way.
It's because of the action figures, right?
That first scan, that very first time they take you off, when they're in essence buying your rights, that's the check you want, and that's the check that I still wish I was getting today. I didn't make 10,000. I didn't make 20,000. They paid me $30,000.
Whoa.
That was the royalty payment I got for being scanned into the video game.
Dang.
I saw one of the biggest checks I had ever seen with my name on it. Now that you know how much I made for being in a video game, aren't you curious about how much I made?
I can tell you just by the sound of him putting that game down that there was no instruction manual in that box. I can tell you there was no instruction manual. I've handled so many video games in my life. I can tell you that that did not have an instruction manual. It had just a disc. 80% of the roster wore black. Yeah, they weren't thinking about the business of it. And the ones who were, they were probably cleaning up.
Kevin Owens had better keep his attention in the ring, not here.
Imagine whoever's on the cover got a ton of money. Oh yeah, probably. So they probably had to take a different set of pictures and everything for it. Have a whole photo shoot for just the cover.
Basically the same issue that Owens had to deal with Saturday night, being blinded by his own rage, got caught breaking the rules, and it cost the prize fighter. Theory in bad shape in the bottom turnbuckle, and Owens is feeling it.
Kevin Owens versus
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens will back himself.
Man, I really wish Wade Barrett would have been in the Rumble.
Owens gets a boot up just in time, now to the middle rope. Tornado DDT.
Wonder what made him decide to just stop wrestling altogether. He didn't even wrestle in NWA when he was there.
Long climb to the top turnbuckle.
Goki, what's up, man? Ouch. Yeah, that was a beastly swanton. Oh, this crowd is feeling it.
Take a look at the impact on this one, Wade.
Yeah, beautiful execution on that swanton, but that tells you a lot about Austin Theory that he can kick out of it.
I don't know if anybody here in Birmingham's having as much fun as Logan Paul watching the proceedings in the ring.
I just love seeing Kevin get beat up. This is great.
Right now, Kevin Owens doing most of the beating up himself, however.
I wonder if he could pull that new move he does on Kevin Owens here. Seems like a very beastly lifting move. I'm not sure if he could pull it on Kevin Owens. He's really strong. Tekken 8. Get him. No dos. He said no as he kicked out.
What to say about what we just saw from Austin Theory bouncing around the ring like a pinball.
Just ridiculous levels of athleticism, that modified blockbuster there connecting just milliseconds away.
Dang.
From
3 weeks from 3 weeks from
Elimination
Elimination Chamber, guys. How crazy is that? Already 3 weeks from the next pay-per-view.
Austin Theory looking to snuff.
Come on, baby. Come on, yes.
Logan, this never works. We discussed this.
This never works. No, come here.
Oh, dear. Oh, great escape by Theory.
Oh, it'd be our great escape.
Oh,
what's this? Torture rack?
Power from Austin Theory.
Nice move.
He's a star. Stacked high. And Owens kicks out.
Dang, okay. This is what we're doing here. This is going to be one of the great matches of the night. Oh, he looked at Grayson, and Grayson knows the deal. He's like, all right, time for the super cakes.
They are one step ahead here.
Owens has the brass knuckles.
Oh, he clocked Grayson with him.
Theory from behind.
Oh, no.
Theory.
And then he tucked him into his shorts. Oh, Logan. Dang it, Logan. Dang, man. I'd be telling the rep to check him. Like, check his shorts or something. Check his... Did he tuck it into his knee brace, I think? Uh-oh. Kevin Owens just chasing Logan Paul. And there you have it. I thought Kevin Owens was going to catch another disqualification right there. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens. That was fun. Crowd got super into that. You saw how hyped the crowd was? I think that Wrestlemania sign is like it's like a shot of adrenaline to crowds or something. The crowd is more hyped than you would think off of that match. Wasn't a bad match or anything, but just
Bayley makes her decision for Wrestlemania.
bring him to the floor. They're gonna show Jordynne Grace on SmackDown? They did. They just showed her. What is mommy doing here? Well, Bayley's making her WrestleMania decision tonight. So it's between her and Io. There she is. There's Naomi. Welcome back. Uh-oh. Tiffany Stratton.
I'm the center of the universe, and I've also signed a SmackDown contract.
Really? Tiffany Stratton's on SmackDown.
You know what? I'm not afraid to step up to the baddest woman in WWE.
Oh.
And you're gonna remember me.
Oh, slap you. Slap Michin. Yo, she slapped fire out of Michin. Oh my goodness.
You gonna make me stand on business tonight, right? Yeah? Yes. Bet.
Dang, she slapped fire out of Mia, man. Mia got super slapped. She got hit with like the ultimate open hand slap. No, not Kenny Omega. But much love to Kenny. Hopefully he's doing well. Yes, boy. Dudley, it's your team. It's pretty Dudley. They're here. There we go. Are they going to win a match this time? They've been on a heck of a downward spiral, I would say. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton is now a official SmackDown athlete. She said she just signed a contract. So did Naomi. Acid, welcome, by the way. Yep. Turn the beat around. Dude, the sound of that slap was just thuggish. Fatal 4-Way Championship qualifier match. Out of all these teams, it seems kind of light. I would hope Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate win. But Pretty Deadly's been losing so often, it might be a good time to throw them a bone. It's commercial break. So many teams in here. I normally don't want to do these predictions when it's like more than one team. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Upgrades. We got upgrades. We're not afraid of upgrades. And it's Drewski Boo. Happy Tippy Fridays. Oh my goodness. 21 months, dude. Thank you so much.
Happy Tiffy Fridays.
Yo. 21 months. Drewski, thank you so much, man. Happy Tippy Fridays, yeah. She's on SmackDown. Gosh, man, there's so many good women on SmackDown. I think this is probably the best place for her. But then again, Liv Morgan and Jade might have a feud coming up. So man, they're stacking SmackDown. If Liv Morgan stays where she was last time we saw her, then that would mean she's on SmackDown, right? Ay, ay, ay. They have so much. They have so many great acts, great athletes. All right, so let's put... This is going to be all over the place, but just make sure you read the options, guys. Pretty Deadly. LWO. Pete and Tyler. Tyler Bate. Who was the fourth team? It's LWO. Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, Pretty Deadly, and who's the fourth team? I can't remember. I just saw him, but the other three kind of stood out a little bit more, I think. Who's the fourth team, guys? Is it Cruz del Toro and no, that's the other guys. Is it Joaquin Wild? No, that's still the other guys. Oh, the Los Lobos. Maybe it's Los Lobos. Becky, what's up? I think it was Los Lobos, right? Naomi's back. Yep. I hope. I've been hoping the same thing for like a year now, but I hope that this is the start of more of a bridge between WWE and TNA, because TNA is a great company and they really have a good thing going right now. I wouldn't say it's classically been that way all the time, but I feel like they have this good staying power. Their women's division is always just presented so well. They have some really good athletes there. They have some people I feel like could cross over and interact in a great way and not look out of place. People like Jordan Grace, people like Moose, even people like Chris Bay and stuff. I feel could maybe get something going over here. Of course, Josh Alexander. There's some good athletes over there. And then vice versa, of course, having the WWE interact with your company at all is gonna hook you up, especially with the way they've been doing it.
A great night.
Let's go. It's Bianca backstage.
Big decision happening, but I just want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
When
Excalibur
Bayley chooses to face Rhea for the women's world title, I just want to know, what is it that...
You knew she would have signed there because Jimmy's there. Yeah. What's the other team? Is it Los Lobos, guys? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what the teams are in this match. I'm ahead of the curve. I guess I shouldn't worry that much if nobody knows. I don't feel so left out. But I do need to figure it out. Dang, Jimmy Johns. All right, Logan Paul and Bianca.
Like top stars. Congrats on the reality show, by the way. I'm a big fan of your husband. Think about myself.
I'm a big fan of your husband.
I was talking to a top star.
Exactly.
What the heck?
Qué hermosa imagen.
Dinner and snacks. Ooh. Yo, Goki?
I look around this table.
Legado de Fantasma.
And my heart is filled with joy.
He looks like he's
Mi
mad, though.
corazón se llena de alegría. Familia. An unbreakable bond. In my universe, there's nothing more valuable que la familia.
Yeah, Santos. Let's get him.
Humberto. And of
Electra.
course, La Madrina.
La Madrina.
Welcome back.
I never left.
I know. We have been entrusted to carry the legacy of our fathers, our grandfathers, brothers, sisters, and the mantle of lucha libre itself.
I like this.
That is why we must eradicate Rey Mysterio's LWO. A toast.
Do it.
To honor.
Umberto's over here looking more like Twilight than ever. Make a toast.
Legado del fantasma.
Bing. I like that, dude. Give him some time. Yeah, Los Lobos. Oh, they got a new song?
Representing Legado del Fantasma, Angel and Umberto.
Wait, you've got to admit the reemergence of Lama.
Okay. Dude, they gotta win this now. They look too good. Everybody else got the during commercial break entrance. Yo, you gotta do it. They gotta give it to Los Lobos now, man. They gave him a cool promo package and everything. Outside the arena, they actually went to a restaurant.
No doubt about it. This is the first of two fatal four-way matches. One taking
I'll put
place
Legado,
tonight,
but
the other on Raw this coming Monday.
I like calling
The
them
winner of the
Los
fatal
Lobos.
four-ways will face each other to determine the next
All right, here we go.
challenger for the
Predictions
Judgment
are open,
Day
guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Chamber in Perth, Australia.
See what's happening with the YouTube poll. Cody's WrestleMania decision is ahead by leaps and bounds. If you guys would like to vote in the what you're most excited about poll, it's on YouTube right now. Make sure you leave a thumbs up when you get there if you'd like to support the channel if you like what I do. Umberto Carrillo.
A little too much on that aggression. Tyler Bate from his past has pulled him back, reminded him who he is, got him back, managing his style a little more effectively.
Angel Garza.
Calm down that temper, and hopefully we'll see some positive results.
Now we see Joaquin Wild quick tags all
Have to
over
move this
the board
WrestleMania
here.
sign back a
Only
few
one
layers.
fatal four-way matchup, since there is no count out, no disqualification. You generally want to try to keep your own teammate in the ring at all times.
Yeah,
you want to make sure your team's represented.
Very little benefit to getting tagged out aside from self.
A little standoff for the moment. Angel wasting no time, taking advantage. Kit and Elton stomping the breath out of everybody. I think this is high time for a yes boy.
Oh, it's always high
Wonder
time
why,
for a yes boy. Let's get it.
Wonder why the New Day's not in this match.
Done.
Yeah, it's the #1 contendership match.
Del Toro and Wild turning the tables.
Wild is highly
You said Cody Rhodes would be the walking weapon of SmackDown? Wait, what?
Very little the referee can do to maintain control. Blink and you'll miss it there.
Blink and you miss it.
Yeah, I like Wade Barrett on commentary more than Kevin Patrick. I didn't want to see him get fired. I just wanted him to be an interviewer. Kind of sucks he lost his job altogether. I don't think he's bad at interviewing. I just don't really like him as a... Oh, wait a minute. They're going to do it? Jeez, man. He jumped all the way to the ramp.
With the assist from Pete Dunne and Cruz Del Toro.
Easily. Ay, ay, ay.
Who will advance?
Our enemies are all around us.
All right. And then there's also the LWO as well. So let me get them. Joaquin just got slingshotted off that second rope into the awaiting crowd of his opponents. Joaquin Wild. There he is. I guess we can put him like right there. Oh, Drewski is the chat champion right now. You see that? Holding the crown. He's got that championship sparkling. You guys notice that the championship sparkles? Got some details. Thank you again, Bob Stone, for the super sticker. And thank you for the bits, WB. Looking it up. And then Cruz del Toro. There we go. We've done it! Yay! We've represented everybody. Kevin Patrick's better off doing NFL college hoops broadcaster or baseball. Doesn't he do like soccer or something? What does he do? He just has a weird cadence to the way he talks, I think, or the way that he announces. I was hoping they didn't get too carried away and he might have overshot the landing. Yeah, man, they took some precautions there. It looked like it was safer than the one they did on NXT, the one that they did a couple weeks ago. That one looked like it could have gone pretty badly if they wouldn't have gotten it perfect. This one looked like they took the precautions to make sure that nothing was gonna go awry. Let me see what's going on X here. Chicken dinner time. Oh my goodness, what's this? Yo, did you make these? These look crispy and nice. Nice chicken wings. And French fries? Yo, you got those Reaper Extra Hots? Oh, the heat is incoming. That looks good. Thank you to everybody who has liked the tweets thus far. I see Lord Brother Darkness, I see WB, and I see Robert Stone. Let's see. Who else do I see? Anybody else? That looks like about it. Make sure you guys like the tweets. Retweet the tweets, guys. Let's let everybody know where to be tonight. Noticing a distinct drop-off of the support for the social media. Make sure you guys do that stuff, because that's what's going to allow people to know that this is even going on. Now it says you have 1 follower? Yeah, it's glitched up, Panda.
Some sort of assistant lead, but highly effective. But he's in the grips of...
I'm sorry it's doing all that, but I really wouldn't worry about it.
In the Paris Olympics.
I like that. I don't think you and I would do too well, but Joaquin Wild might be...
You know and I know there's no way that everybody in the world unfollowed you right now. Is that 1 follower me? I hope it's me.
Last thing you want at this point in the matchup with Bruiserweight Pete Dunne getting all the momentum.
Oh no, this would be a no, boy.
Is it me now? Is it me?
Get right to the side of the ear of Elton Prince. Great balance displayed by
it says to me you have 1,292 followers, Panda.
For Kit Wilson, Cruz del Toro caught in the grips.
It says you have almost 1,300 followers, 1,300. I'm not seeing that. I'm sorry it's doing all that, but I really wouldn't even focus on it at this point, because obviously something's off. It's not you.
Cover here. Kit Wilson for the win. Tyler Bate keeping the matchup alive for not only his team, but the 3 others involved.
Oh, follower.
And around
no, following. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know.
The speed on the airplane.
It's still showing me everything.
Strong boy.
Jason, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream.
Fantastic teamwork by Dunne. Cover here with the leg hook.
Prediction is closed, right? Did I even open it?
Umberto keeping this one alive.
Yes. Okay. So 9%'s on Legato, and the rest is on Pretty Deadly. I see you guys trying to get in Dudley's good graces.
Tag work in their history too.
Double springing board drop kicks by the LWO. Wild and Del Toro looking to fly, but electric.
Uh-oh. La Madrina.
Little payback from last week from Zelina Vega.
Zelina's so minute.
The LWO for takeoff.
Ooh, that looked kind of scary.
Del Toro taking everybody out, and Zelina Vega with the meteor.
Just jumps on her.
On Elektra Lopez. A long-time rivalry renewed here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Absolute bedlam everywhere you look. Switcheroo, I believe.
Are Pretty Deadly attempting to use twin magic. Wait, shoulders down.
Ooh, almost got him.
I don't know.
Smart little move there.
Official realized which member of Pretty Deadly was legal.
Yeah, Becky, that sucks.
But I bet Kit Witch's Elton was legal right now.
A dark match on Monday for Randy, maybe. Huh.
Bait and done. Two men who innovated. Cover
You got them from the chicken spot. Okay. Yo, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
Advance. Here are your winners. The team of the Cruiserweight Pete Dunne and
Dang. I would have thought they would give that to Legato. Guess they just wanted us to recognize. Dang. So Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate win the match. Complete the prediction. There it is, guys. That was unexpected. But out of all those teams, they are, I would say, the second hottest currently. La 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 la. Why would the New Day be hyped for someone dying, Becky? They're not gonna be hyped for someone dying. I don't know why you're saying all this anyway. Let's focus on like some positivity and some of what's going on the show, please. You're way off track, and I don't like that you're saying someone would be hype about somebody dying.
cannot wait for her SmackDown debut
I think that's way outside of reality, and that's not very nice either.
This past Saturday in the Royal Rumble match, which was won by Bayley, who will be the first to tell you that even for the winner,
that's somebody's family member and such. So very well-known person who's given people a lot of good memories.
Ripley's precious little record.
Was Santos Escobar in?
If you decide to challenge me at
in what?
Then it's gonna stay that way. Because mommy.
Was he in what? I can't read it right now. Somebody's gonna have to say something here. I'll say something.
Mammy's World Championship enter the irresistible force. Nia Jax, who squashed the champ, and then had some.
Was he in Tony D'Angelo's place he eats at? No, it looked a little different. Maybe it's just a different angle. Maybe it was.
To WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, if you let me finish, I was going to say I'm going to make my announcement on Friday on SmackDown. Yep.
Backstage with Damage Control.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Bailey's done.
Remember when she got Zoe Stark? When Io got Zoe Stark? When she was like... when Zoe Stark was like, what's this? It's wasabi. And then she's like... it's like, what is it? She's like, it's good. You should try it. Aw, Bailey's sad. No, Bailey. Oh, no. Bailey, don't challenge Io. Come on. These are your friends. Panda says something. What's something? You might be right though. That might have been the same restaurant they used for the mafia segments in NXT. But if it is, I think they used a different angle of like a different wall for them to be standing in front of or something. Said say something in chat. Oh no, I was talking about the YouTube chat because like there's this little heart thing that you can hit on YouTube, and it's like a reaction thing where a bunch of stuff will pop up on the screen, like a heart or a party favor, things like that. And whenever that's there, sometimes it covers up parts of people's messages, so I can't read what they're saying. But thank you, Panda. I was talking about the YouTube chat. I should have been more detailed about it. But again, Panda, thank you for telling us about that Big E animated movie. That was cool last night. There's a new animated short movie that Big E voices a robot in, and it's really cool. It's kind of heartfelt. It's somewhat of a history lesson as well, but it's futuristic. I don't know. You got to see it. We watched it together. That was awesome, Panda. Thank you for letting me know, because I would not have heard of it. Nobody else told me about it, and it didn't pop up on my timeline or anything. So you literally are the reason why we got to see that last night. That was cool. Yo, QZ. QZ's in the house. My storyline wish is coming true. Bayley versus Io. Man, it's just sad to me, though. RJB. What's up, man? Did you change your name, or are you a different RJB? We've had, at this point, 3 different RJBs in the chat, so I like to make sure that who I'm talking to, I think I'm talking to. Or meeting someone else. Bayley and Michin might be great tag partners, huh? It's sad, but it makes the most sense. Yeah, that's real. It does. And the thing is, one of the best things about it is that they've been telling us this story for months. This is not anything new. It's just like now she's seen how they've treated her for the last couple months, so her decision's probably being made a lot easier. They're going through his whole discography, like, okay, what's next? Which one can we use next? And the thing is, this album that they're going by, this freaking weekend album that they're going by, it's just filled with hits. It's almost like this generation's Meteora, this generation's Linkin Park, where it's just hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit, and it's been at the top of the like billboards and everything for just forever. It's not like WWE is just out of nowhere picking this. This stuff is legendary at this point. Weekend is awesome. I'm gonna put this right here, I think. Maybe you're like right there. I don't know. I'm gonna put it just above all the championships. Yeah, right there. There we go. Modern day Michael Jackson. Yeah, but they say that about a lot of people. But I would say he's the closest there is. Is Cody back? Warzone, yeah. Cody's showing up tonight to make his decision about who he's facing at WrestleMania. Well, at least he's supposed to. You know how it is. Sometimes the best laid plans get you laid to rest.
Like Sid?
Sid Vicious. Really?
You want to be like Terry Funk? I'm going to go ahead and prove to you people that I will be the final.
Oh, we got a cool promo package? My coworkers looked at me super weird.
Do you want to be like the immortal Hulk Hogan?
I'm glad that they're getting her out of NXT though, because I really don't feel like there's much else to do besides her like friendship with Fallon. Maybe they'll go back to that later on, because I do think Fallon could end up on SmackDown someday too.
So tell me, Cody, where your heart lies. Is your heart set on out?
She slapped Mia Yim. She slapped fire out of Mia Yim. That slap was devastating. I loved it.
Would you like to try and out wrestle Seth freaking Rollins?
He already beat Seth 3 times, right? Mia got super slapped. That slap sounded so thuggish. I think Mia was actually mad after that. It made her promo better. What a cool promo. Uh-oh. Cody and Pharaoh. What a beautiful dog he has.
Or Roman Reigns, the World Heavyweight Championship, or the WWE Universal Championship? We're going to find out later tonight.
Here you see the managers general of Raw and SmackDown,
Uh-oh.
Pierce and Nick Aldis. Let's send it up to our ring announcer, Mike Rome.
It's Mike Rome, the brother of Mike Rowe.
Please welcome the winner of the 2024
Women's Royal Rumble, Bayley.
Let's go. What she got?
Damage control.
Mia Yim versus whatever her name is tonight. She goes slap her back. She is.
Devil her do. Bayley called her shot and follows through.
We got the power. We got the rage. Jump off the stage. Hang out with the cage. Then we're gonna hang with Hangman Page. Then we're gonna hang with a girl named Soraya. And her name used to be what Page. And we're gonna hang with a guy who thinks he's a luchador, but his name's Brian Cage. He's all the rage. And there's a guy who's talking about appearance. His name is Christian Cage. He thinks he's fast, we faster. We are the puppet masters, and we'll never take a day off. Need Paramo to do a cool entrance for Bayley. Oh, that'd be cool. Bayley's outfit looks like she's going like parachuting, and she needs her outfit to actually expand into a parachute. Like it's a Mr. Gadget parachute outfit or something. Let's go. This guy's better than Samantha. Bayley, Bayley. RJ Bayley.
Now, when I think about WrestleMania, you know, I've really done it all. Almost. I've defended the Raw Women's title. I've defended the SmackDown Women's title. I've gone out there with the Women's Tag titles. I've even hosted the damn thing.
Oh, is she the best?
But this year's different. And
Bayley said she wants Paramore? Oh, I didn't know that.
This year's different because I didn't get here on my own. And I can admit that I had a lot of ups and downs, more downs if you know what I'm talking about. But I wasn't in it alone because I had my girls. I had something that I never had before going into WrestleMania.
Is this when they're going to jump her, maybe? She's the only one without a belt right now.
They supported me. They were there for the car ride.
Are they missing somebody?
They were there when I came back crying in the locker room.
Yeah, they're missing Dakota Kai.
The way I thought it did. But Damage Control was there for me because
Ryan,
Damage Control is more than just
I see you, man, but let's keep it PG in here, man.
Damage Control is family.
It's a family show. It's a family show. Yeah, no Dakota.
So when I think about WrestleMania, I think about moments. I think about magic. I think about being the best.
AEW is tonight, but we're not watching it in here. I don't watch Rampage. Rampage has proven itself to be something that I have other stuff I'd like to do and just hang out with you guys, and it just we don't do it here. But yeah, Rampage is tonight. If you want to watch it, it's on TNT, I think.
A different route. I can fight a different fight. Because sometimes it's not all about having a championship or holding a title. Sometimes it's more personal. Sometimes it comes down to what's in your heart and proving people wrong. About proving doubters wrong, that didn't think you have what it took to go all the way. And sometimes the people that you thought were your biggest support system, the people that you thought were your friends.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Talking that trash.
You have to prove them wrong.
Uh-oh.
You guys done laughing? Watashi wa karayo.
Oh. She knows Japanese.
Yeah, that's Japanese.
She speaks Japanese. She knows.
You guys talked about me behind my back.
Oh.
You guys think I don't
Yo.
see all around me? Do you know how long I've been in the WWE? I've done it all. I've seen it all.
She's the best? Bayley's the best, dude. Busted is right. I love it.
All I wanted was for Damage Control to be the best. was to take this to the top, to WrestleMania, and I wanted to do that together. But you guys see nothing in me, do you? Huh?
Ooh, they were talking that trash.
When you, me, and Dakota started
They were triple T-ing her.
we were like this ever since they came around.
She knew what they were saying, too. Uh-oh. They're surrounding her. Oh, no! Oh, they jumped her. Who's going to save her? Rhea Ripley? Dude, if Rhea comes out here right now, that'd be... Oh, they kicked her right in the ribs. Oh. Oh, no. Yo, this is epic. This is incredible, man. What a great story. They were talking trash behind her back the whole time, but she learned Japanese to find out what they were saying, and she found out they were talking that trash. So now she's going to do it. Nia Jax? Oh, yeah, maybe Nia. Oh, come here. Hit you with a steel pipe. Oh, Bayley's got the ammunition. Yeah, where's Dakota is right, but maybe they kept her out for dramatic effect because it wouldn't have made as much sense if Dakota was there and took their side, the Japanese women. Maybe it wouldn't have made as much sense and made as much impact if Dakota was right there too.
And about that announcement, Io, I'll see you at WrestleMania.
Yeah, do it. I love it. Let's go, man. That was awesome. I like it. And she points the pipe to WrestleMania. That's epic. I hope it's a stipulation. I feel like that's one thing that they don't do very often at WrestleMania for the women is give them some sort of stipulation match. Maybe it'll get to that point. Oh, she looks so sad about it. What a moment. A 6-man tag team match. The Final Testament versus the Street Profits. The Soup Profits. Because Bayley is scared of Nia. She's scared of Rhea, too. I think that Rhea might have had as much to do with that decision as what just happened with her crew right there. So that is officially the end of Bayley with damage control for now, I think. Man. I think we're going to get Bayley, not Bayley, I think we're going to get Bianca versus Jade, maybe versus Tiffany, triple threat match at WrestleMania. I think we're going to get Nia versus Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch in a triple threat match for Rhea's title as well. I think that there's a way that they could mix that up a bit, but I think because of what's about to happen at the Elimination Chamber, I think that's what's going to make it so that it's a lock for Nia to be going after the title. I think Nia's going to be in the chamber and she's going to smash people. What do you guys think? That was a good segment. I liked it too. Very good segment. Alice is in the palace. What's up? So hoping to see Ripley expression after Bayley's pick. Yeah, me too. That's a good point. But they probably just didn't want to dilute it because it's already set up right now. That could have been good, but maybe they still will do it. Maybe they'll upload it on its own. You know how they do those exclusive clips that they put on the YouTube channel? Maybe they will, but maybe they just didn't want it on the show to kind of distract from the moment. Because that moment right there was emotional, and it's a breakup of a long-standing squad and all that. So maybe they just thought it would undermine the moment a little bit. I mean, Tiffy will get a taste of the toffee title? It's made of toffee now? That sounds delicious. I'd like a toffee title. Get a taste of that title. Oh yeah, give him a taste of that title. Sure, Nia would smash everyone in the chamber. Yeah, I think she's done it before, right? I think the most devastating Elimination Chamber performances I've seen in the women's division are Nia Jax and, of course, Shayna Baszler when she just eliminated the whole entire, just the chamber. She eliminated the chamber. She was the Elimination Chamber. All the chamber did was just contain her. She was the elimination. Oh man, Vengeance Day this Sunday, guys. I hope you all will be here. Come hang out with me, man. It's gonna be, like Trick said, it's gonna be a movie. It is gonna be a movie. I think we're finally getting to the precipice of a lot of these storylines and a lot of what's been the most fun stuff to talk about. I think Vengeance Day is about to be something crazy. Oh man, Pando's the wrong color. Let's hook Pando up. Uh-oh. You're trying to get me. Okay. Let's make Pando the right color. There we go. Pando's got to activate the camouflage, you know? Optic camouflage. Speaking of Carl Weathers, Predator. Pando's got to be a perfect Predator.
Sticking the proverbial knife into the back of the leader of Damage Control, Bayley.
Oh my God, kicked her so hard.
Seems to have been prepared.
Yeah, she wasn't born yesterday, and the Kabuki warriors soon learned that a steel pipe to the stomach is the ultimate equalizer.
She's hitting everybody with these pipes, man.
Alone in the ring with the Royal Rumble.
Hitting everybody with pipe shots. Yeah, I know, Becky, that's what I just said.
Io, I'll see you at WrestleMania.
And with that, we now know our very first match of...
Oh my goodness. That's the first match announced for WrestleMania. Let's do it.
Bayley goes one-on-one with the dominant WWE Women's Champion and former ally, Io Sky.
Dang, man. Did they bleed out OD? I don't think they did. Oh, we got the... Song sounds like Xia Li's theme song a little bit. The Final Testament. They come out in all black and white. Boom. That's really cool. I like how they're hooking up Bayley right now. They're making her they're giving her the stuff that I feel like she's been deserving for a while, and they just had other people who were just a little hotter at the time out of the Four Horsewomen, like Becky and Sasha and Charlotte. I feel like she's finally getting what they had. Oh my goodness. You guys know what time it is. It's time for us to sing the song. His name is Bob. Here he comes. Let's go. His name is Bob. I said his name is Bob. His name is Bob. It's Bobby Lashley. He's gonna bash. He's going to bash the. His name is. His name is Lashley. Hit him with the Black Panther fist. Let's go, man. EO, you gotta go. EO wants more spotlight. I'm sorry, EO, but you have to leave. His name is Bob. I said his name is Bob. It's gonna be some chaos. It's a tag match playoffs, and it's gonna be some chaos. This could be on Elimination Chamber. Yeah, I have a feeling it's not gonna be over by then. I would not be surprised. Acid, I like that. This match has meat. Bobby Montez and Angelo needs a woman in their side. Yeah, they have already kind of set that up with B-Fab, remember? The lady from Hit Row. They've already kind of set that up. Goodness. It's over? Oh, Scarlett. Scarlett's raking the eyes. There's B-Fab. Hang on, I was just saying B-Fab. Hope she didn't get hurt right there. Spears. Yo, is that done? B-Fab just helped out Bobby Lashley by getting Scarlett out of there.
You know what they say, when the chips are down, you find out who your real friends are.
That's done? Yeah, see? I think it's gonna be a while. Chamber is gonna be special for Rhea. Oh yeah, because it's in her home continent. Dang, that's it? There's only one match left. Dang, and they cut that short. I actually wanted to see that match. Braun Breaker?
My friend, now listen, I'm gonna get right to it. Everything in this contract is exactly like we discussed. All I need you to do is put your John Hancock or your Braun Hancock.
Braun Hancock?
What, Braun?
Hang on, Adam Pearce, Postman Pierce is backstage.
The paper on Maven until you talk to me on Monday. What do you think you're doing? Business, what are you doing? Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. Nick, if it's cool with you, I'm gonna hang on to this.
Oh.
Adam? I'll see you Monday.
They both won him after what happened in the Rumble. You see that? This perfectly fits with what we've seen.
Who's playing? We're doing business. They're knocking on your door.
Hey, Nick, you invited me here tonight.
It's Jade Cargill. Oh my goodness, man. The star power is just bleeding through the screen this episode. And we still got Roman tonight and Cody? Yo, what is happening? WWE is on fire, dude. They're on fire like napalm, dude. You couldn't put it out if you wanted to.
Jade, welcome.
WWE.
Goodness gracious, man. I'm not complaining. I'm hype about it. I'm happy about this, man. We've sat through so many subpar and lukewarm SmackDowns and Raws and stuff that this is just, it feels so vindicating to love wrestling the way that I do and the way that we do. It feels so vindicating for it to reach another heyday again because now it's like, yeah, look, like we know what it can be. It's not like we're weirdos for liking wrestling. It's just sometimes wrestling it doesn't hit those notes that made us fall in love, you know? Tiffany Stratton. I'm glad I upgraded the picture, man. Now she's the big time. I wonder if she's the quickest wrestler to ever become a main roster member. Because she's only been around here for, what, like 2 years, maybe 3 years? I'd say there's probably people who've done it quicker than that. If you count, like, Ohio Valley Wrestling and stuff. But she's definitely a prodigy.
The badass of the OC faces SmackDown's newest superstar, the center of the universe, Tiffany Stratton, live next.
Looking like $1 million, dude. Oh, and they gave it says Toodles on her transition. They got the brand new transition thing where it like shows layers swiping to the side and everything, and one of them just said Toodles. I hope her and Michin have had some chance to practice this match because I'm not saying this is a first impression, but this does seem like one of those like your stock options will rise or fall based off of this performance. with a lot of casual fans who haven't been watching her for a while. So I hope Michin and her have been practicing this, because we've seen how good a Michin match can be when she's got a while to practice it and kind of block it out. We saw what happened with her and Io Sky, and she looked like the type of wrestler that WWE should sign. But I feel like a lot of Michin matches have been less prepared than that, and it's cost her a lot of goodwill from the crowd, a lot of spots being shaky that maybe she could do, but she just wasn't that ready for it. So I hope for both their sakes, not just Tiffany Stratton, but Tiffany needs it more than Michin does. I really hope for both their sakes that they've had some time to map this out and figure out what they're about to do. I guess because of Michin? Yeah. Well, I mean, Tiffany Stratton has had thrown together matches and she hasn't failed. Remember, she wrestled Becky Lynch like almost, what was it, like a day after she'd already wrestled or something like that, and it was a good match. It was at that pay-per-view. I forget what it was. But it was very soon after she had just had a match, and her and Becky did a good match at that. What was the pay-per-view? I can't remember. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Becky Lynch is a good quarterback, and she puts together good matches, but Tiffany had to respond to that and fill in a lot of what was expected, and it was a short, pretty short notice, I would say. But we've seen. This is one of my favorite parts about Michin is, like, if you give her time and she's motivated, she looks just as prime as anybody. So let's hope that that's the case tonight. The SmackDown roster is so stacked, it's like, what is going on here? Not even a big fan of Roxanne. I'm a little surprised Tiffany made it the main roster first. It was No Mercy, okay. Cody Rhodes makes his decision. He's going to make his decision with precision. What if it's a triple threat? What if he chooses them both? Yo, what if he chooses Seth and Roman? Can he do that? I don't think he could do that, but it's WWE, you know. We've seen rope breaks and steel cage matches and stuff, so I wouldn't put it past them to do something like that, but how crazy would that be? Roman, Cody, and Seth. Triple threat. Winner takes everything home. Here she comes. Hey, they brought the Good Brothers. Let's go. Oh, we got a new picture of Michin. I forgot. There we go.
Wait, I'd say Michin's really.
She's got a heck of a look, man. She looks like $1 million. This might be the prettiest match of the night. They're not doubling the titles again. Who knows, man? Like I said, whenever you say not ever and never and stuff like that in wrestling, it's sometimes like you probably shouldn't have said that.
Into practice tonight,
Let's get the prediction in, man. Let's see what you guys think is about to happen here.
And tonight's main event is sponsored by eBay Motors.
eBay Motors, here we go.
Out of the gate, bringing the fight to the center of the universe.
Yeah, I'm not surprised after that slap earlier tonight from Tiffany Stratton. A lot of young superstars, they walk on eggshells when they first make it up here to Raw or to SmackDown. Not Tiffany Stratton, though. She's not someone.
All right, predictions are open, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Wade, tell us a little more about Tiffany
Got a little
Stratton.
less
You had
than
the
2
honor of
minutes to get your
calling
prediction
many
in.
of her
So
matches
who
in
you think
NXT
is going
where
to
she was
win?
NXT
Probably
Women's
just go with your
Champion.
gut.
Started at 0 2
Prettiest
years
match of the
ago
week.
in NXT with 0 experience, ascended to the
Shoulders down.
Ascended to the top of the women's
Oh,
division
yeah.
there in
Yeah,
record
Ringmaster, I
time,
noticed
becoming
that.
champion, a complete natural at
Can't
this
make
game,
new
and she
titles for them
became
to
the
double it
face of the
again. I
entire
mean, maybe
division
they
before
have
you knew
somebody
it. So
walk
there's
around
a
with both of them.
big hype train.
Hope
behind
Ron's
Tiffany
assigned to
Stratton, and
SmackDown. He
the
said
sky really is the limit for this
he
woman.
said to wait until Raw.
Gut wrench suplex by Mi Chin. Tiffany Stratton all out of sorts. How important is it, Wade, in your opinion, on your
Becky
first
is
night,
ring
whether it
general,
be
but
on
who
Raw
is going
or
to be the
SmackDown,
one
somewhere
to
new
lead this match in the ring?
impress
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
officials and the WWE universe.
20K on
Well, it's
Tiffy.
impossible for Tiffany Stratton
SmackDown
to
needs
do
Braun. They have
anything
so much star power, though, man.
than impressed, but after stepping up to members of the locker room, such as Mi Chin, calling your
And they're
shot, you have to
SmackDown's
make
probably
it
getting
count.
Jade
Otherwise,
as
you
well
get
because
out
that's
here
where
tonight with
Liv
that
Morgan
face.
was last time we saw her,
Chin, again, looking to play
right?
spoiler to
And Liv
Tiffany's
Morgan
big premiere.
eliminated
From the
Jade
apron,
from the
looking for a
Rumble,
soccer
so that's
kick,
the
but
start of
no.
that feud,
Stratton
no
able to
doubt. You
thwart
wouldn't
it.
just let Liv Morgan eliminate Jade if you don't have a plan for that.
I believe it's Tiffany
So I
time.
think Jade's gonna end up on SmackDown as well.
The
So I
virus
don't
that
know.
causes shingles is
I don't know if there's just way too much on SmackDown. If you bring Braun through, I think Braun on Raw might be better for like spreading the talent out to a point where Raw and SmackDown are both somewhat equal. But then again, they got Cody. All in on me, Jen. Panda. Unless he goes to Raw and then Brock comes back. Panda, you better bet real points. Imagine Bloodline calling Braun Breaker a rookie to motivate him. Yeah, Panda strategically gave up all her points. Braun also said he's not done with the Judgment Day. Yeah, because Dominic eliminated him. I left that part out. I forgot to even mention that. Yeah, Dominic eliminated Braun Breaker from the Rumble, so that could be the final dot on his signature for the Raw contract. They can build Braun to face Gunther, maybe. Yeah, maybe. That RJB said the same thing. RJB, are you the same RJB from before, or are you a different RJB, or what? I got a couple of RJBs that I have hung out with because you yelled at me. Aw, Panda, I'm sorry. Maybe you can start getting your points back. But I don't know if you're gonna get them back off of this match. This seems kind of. I don't think you have a new signee lose their first match after signing a contract. Who would Roxanne Perez be facing if she goes to Raw? I hope nobody. I don't want her on the main roster yet, man. She's got work to do. Plus, she's very. I don't. She's cookie cutter on the mic, man. She's not very. Like, there's just work to do with her. I feel like one of the things that ends up hurting people a lot is when people just show up without a plan, without anything to do. And then on top of that, they also have holes in their game, like blaring holes in their game. And it's like, who's gonna do anything to teach you anything? If they called you up before they had plans for you, if you already have holes in your game that they need to fill in to make you presentable to an audience, and then you present somebody to the audience that's in that state, the audience is going to know, man. They're going to be able to tell that you're not that great on the mic and that you do have holes in your game in the ring. And I just hope nobody. I hope she doesn't touch the main roster for a little bit. She's got a long way to go, and she's very young, so the sky's the limit. It's just I really hope that they're not going to go crazy with the NXT call-ups right now. I agree with Braun Breaker, and I agree with Tiffany Stratton. Beyond that, maybe a JC Jane or something. There's not many women in NXT right now who couldn't use another year or so in the oven. I think it's just overzealous to start calling up way too many of these women. And then maybe Fallon Henley sometime in the next year. She's all right.
She has an astounding capacity for learning.
They just brought up Elektra Lopez. Like they've already started to bring people.
And that was a rookie error. I hate saying that about Tiffany Stratton, but talking smack to someone
I just
like
think a mass call-up is going to dilute the field and start making it so opportunities are not as impressive as this, you know? This match right here is happening for Mia Yim and Tiffany Stratton because there's still space to showcase. Bring up a bunch of different women from NXT who still have holes in their game and aren't completely baked up. They're just going to continue that. It's going to start taking opportunities, just like in AEW, man. They have so much talent that it's really hard to consistently showcase people.
Double knees to the face.
Yeah, they need to have plans for people. And on top of that, Roxanne, I feel like no matter what the plan is, there's still going to be those holes in her game that are going to hold her back from the crowd getting fully behind her, and that's what you really want. Bringing somebody to the main roster should be like, yo, we're ready. The crowd is gonna react. The crowd is gonna either get into this or they're gonna hate it. You know, they're gonna boo this person out of the building because they don't want to. Like the person's got, they got it. She screamed while she pinned her.
Stratton is a top-level competitive gymnast, a former member of Team USA. You saw a small glimpse of that athletic ability there. This woman is capable of doing things no other
She's so
woman
strong.
in
Look at how effortlessly she lifts Mia Yim. Or Michin. Ooh. My name is Michin, but I'm going to kick you in your chin. Don't you worry about my chin.
Stratton bulldozing Michin back into the turnbuckle. Once again, muscling Michin up.
What's this? Ouch.
Oh, this could be
That looked like it hurt.
This is it.
The prettiest moonsault. She overshot her. She stayed down for it, though.
Tiffany.
Here's your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton. She hopped out of the gym, dude. She overshot her by like a good 1.5 feet. It was okay. She still hit her with her head, I guess. She laid her head across her chest. In practice, you'd probably want to land your like torso on the person. She didn't overshoot her by that much. It looked worse from the other camera angle. Tiffany wins. Cody Rhodes makes his WrestleMania decision coming up next. Oh boy. Yeah, she hit her with the prettiest moonsault. That's her finisher, Panda. I know it looks like just everybody does that move, so it kind of devalues the devastation, or just it devalues it as a finisher. The fact that everyone does moonsaults, but that is her finisher. Chin damage. Michin got destroyed. Yeah, she put her chin on her. That's what she did. I don't care about that. Why she win? Because she just signed to SmackDown. You're not gonna make your newest signee look bad. It's like if you bought a grilled cheese sandwich from a really good place that makes grilled cheese sandwiches, and then you get it home and you just eat a pack of ramen. It's like you're not gonna eat a pack of ramen. You just bought this delicious grilled cheese sandwich that's hot off the press, and it's melty, it's gooey, it's looking incredible, and you actually went out to get it. Or you're gonna eat the ramen that you already got in the cupboard, you know? Like you wouldn't have gone and got this if the ramen in the cupboard was what you really wanted. What you really wanted to showcase tonight, I should say. So she's just hot off the press, you know? They just signed her right now. She got signed to SmackDown in storyline. She got signed, what, like 20 minutes ago? You're gonna make your newest signee look good instead of somebody who's already been there. Most debuts lose, actually. Yeah, but not in this type of case. They just made her look blue chip as heck because she walked out of the office right after Naomi, you know? They made her look like she's a super important signee. But yeah, you're right. A lot of debuts do lose. Hey, it's John Hamm. It's the guy I think should be Batman. Should be the next Batman. You know what? He could make a good Batman if they did the Flashpoint. Remember where the Flashpoint thing is where they changed the timeline to where Batman's dad never died, and so Batman's dad is Batman. They could make John Hamm Batman's dad, so he could still be Batman, but he could be the Flashpoint Batman. I'd like to see that. Someone who doesn't know Limp Bizkit is not better than Mia. Wait, what? What does Limp Bizkit have to do with this? Does Drewski not know who Limp Bizkit is? Is this a true fact? To be determined. Wait a minute.
The winner of which heads to the Elimination Chamber to challenge the Judgment Day.
Wait a minute. They said it was a #1 contenders match, and now they're walking it back. Now it wasn't a number one contenders match. Logan Paul's next challenger next week. It's got to be LA Knight, dude.
Of GM Nick Aldis right here next week on SmackDown.
Well, tonight SmackDown is sponsored by
It's got to be LA Knight.
when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
Oh, Tiffany doesn't know who Limp Bizkit is. Well, it's probably after her time. How old is she? Like 23 or something? Limp Bizkit was mad years ago. Oh my goodness. They've done such a good job with Roman. I know people don't like him, but you're not supposed to like him. Roman is here. If Ludwig Kaiser wants to be with Tiffany, Gunther face turn could happen. Wait, what? Tiffany doesn't know who they are. Okay, I got you. I wonder who Tiffany Stratton's favorite band is. What do you think? What do you think she would say? Here he comes. Creepy Roman statue. It's the creepy Roman statue, guys. We saw the creepy Roman statue in the... just reigning over the audience. No, what they said was the winners tonight will take on the winners of the one on Raw. Yeah, they just said that, but when they announced the four-way tag match earlier, it was announced as a #1 contenders match. I know what they just said. What I'm saying is they changed it. Because the way that they announced it was not that. Which is smart thinking. I mean, I would like it to be the teams from SmackDown versus the teams from Raw. Like the finest team from SmackDown, finest team from Raw, they fight, and then we find out who's going to face off for the undisputed tag championships. That makes sense. But what I'm saying is they didn't say that at first. The way they announced the match was not that. Jimmy John's on the scene. Dang, Jimmy John's went extra hard on this. That's how you feel, Jimmy John's? Dang. Jimmy John's, come on. Let's chill out. La 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 la. Britney Spears, you would think that's her favorite? Jimmy John's went super hard here. What the heck, Jimmy John's?
A man who has headlined many WrestleManias in his day.
Yeah, we don't need to say it in the chat, Ringmaster. Come on, man. It's a family show. I know for a fact that her favorite, that's her favorite, and then Blink-182. Oh, okay, you got it. You know what it is. I'm sure. I'm gonna believe you, Drewski. I'm sure you've done the research. That sounds right about right. But then again, Blink-182 and Limp Bizkit were hot around the same time, right? They might have been separated by like 5 or 6 years, but she's probably like Ice Spice. Oh my God, the industry plant Ice Spice. It's so funny. One of my most liked tweets is somebody was like, "Yo, where did Ice Spice come from?" And I was like, "She's an industry plant." And that tweet has like it has like 1,000 likes. Everybody sees it, man. Where did she come from? Her pops is a big Blink-172 fan. Oh, there's a different band called Blink-172. Is that the prequel? That came out 10 years earlier. That's cool, though. I like them. Oh, my goodness. Rah, 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 rah.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, maybe, yo, Radio, thank you so much for the bits. Oh my goodness. Acknowledge me. Oh my goodness.
I don't like to recap.
Radio Bird.
But there were some things said on Monday that we just can't let slide.
Yo, Radio, thank you so much for the bits, man.
My little brother Seth Rollins.
My little brother.
Exactly, no pop.
No pop. La 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 la.
But I'm like, didn't I beat everybody competing for that title?
La 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 la.
Number twos. Should we call
Just beautiful.
that the loser bracket title?
Oh.
And then he had the audacity to say that he was the guy.
Radio, thank you so much for the bits, man.
You can't be running around here for 2 years in your wives' clothes and say you're the guy.
Oh. Yo, talking that trash.
He's a workhorse. But 3 months in, he broke his back trying to carry that show. Let me ask y'all this. Do workhorses walk like this?
Yo, it's like that.
And then he wants to attack my schedule? Oh, come on, this is simple.
That was some really, really rough cuts until they got $10 to become Blink-182. Oh, okay.
10 times less than you.
Radio, welcome. Thank you for the
And
bits,
I
man.
still make 10 times more than you.
Shield reference, yeah. Him talking about Seth is always gonna tick that box.
Money or tribal chief money?
Oh. Yo, we're talking that trash.
Cody, he's
Triple T, baby.
He's got values.
Let's get these triple T's in the chat for talking that trash.
About the money, I don't think so. I'm gonna break it down to him very simple. This is simple math here. Cody, I'm not gonna beg you like the other guy. You can either be the very best number 2 in this industry, or you can take a crack at number 1 again. It's your choice.
Whoa! Here we go.
We're about to get an answer.
La 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 la. They've done so well with him. Blan out, the blan out, the blan out. Adrenaline in my soul. This is so perfect, dude. This is so perfect. We're talking that trash. Triple T. Look at all the phones out to record him. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Oh my goodness. Whoa! I always say with changes entrance in 2K24, it's not like that. He just goes, It's not captured off of anything he's been doing in the last like year to year and a half. It's like they just left his entrance the same as what they thought it was gonna be and just called it a day. But now that we heard what Maven said, maybe they just don't want to pay the money to get his like full-on motion capture going. But I don't think they even need him to do it. Couldn't they just get somebody else to do it? I don't know, man. I mean, the game's not out yet, but I hope by the time it comes out, they could fix that. Because his entrance in the game, not quite it. Bro, freaking commercial? Yeah, but it's, come on. Man. They gotta pay the bills, right? But it's gonna take him, it's gonna take him a bit to walk to the ring and all that. They could fit in a couple of promotional considerations. Maybe they'll do that next game. Yeah, but like, why? Like, he's been doing his current entrance for over a year, but they're just using his old entrance. It looks lazy and it doesn't fit him quite right. He just goes, whoa, and then he just keeps walking. He doesn't do it like he's doing it in real life. Raw and NXT have picture-in-picture screens during commercials. Yeah, but like, what would you be looking at? You'd just be looking at him walking down to the ring. He's not going to say anything during commercial. This is part of the reason I don't have the premium Peacock package where like you get no ads, is because the things you're missing aren't really anything. Normally what they show you is like recaps and just little like thrown together promo packages and stuff. You don't end up missing anything that's supposed to be presented as part of the pay-per-view or things like that. So I know it seems frustrating, but they're not going to be doing anything during commercial right now. Roman Reigns is not going to be talking to Cody Rhodes right now. Cody Rhodes is not going to be cutting some epic promo right now. So you're not really missing anything. It feels like you are, but trust me, they're not gonna start talking to each other until they get off a commercial. And take my freedom. Thank you to everybody who has left a thumbs up on the YouTube stream thus far. It is commercial break, so now would be a really good time to get over to the YouTube channel and leave a thumbs up, guys. Let's try to run these up. I'm seeing a less than average amount of interaction on social media and on the YouTube channel, guys. So let's start trying to do that, because these are the things that are going to fill in the blanks and help me to continue to pay my bills, continue to keep this stream going. So if you like what I do, please just take a second and hit the thumbs up on the YouTube, guys. You know how to get there. It's right there. Easily found. Just type in my name on YouTube. You'll find me. Yeah, look, we're back from commercial and they still aren't talking.
So, Birmingham, Alabama.
Roman Reigns.
How do I get there? I don't know. You're a moderator, right?
What do we want?
Hopefully a moderator can put the link in the chat, guys. Let's get these links in here, man. Let's start promoting the stream. If you're one of my moderators, please consider that I gave you the sword because you're like you're someone I trust to help out. I know it's a badge of honor as well, but like every now and then, guys, let's hook it up. Let's let people know where to be. Let's promote the stream. I'm not a moderator. Moderator. I'm not just talking about you, Pan. I'm just talking about moderators in general. We have like 40 mods and nobody's ever, like, only a couple people are sharing my links and stuff. Let's support the stream, guys.
So I took a great deal of counsel this week. I talked to
I'll put it in the chat this time. But next time is on you guys.
You know, you cheated me.
There you go.
I had you.
Thank you to everybody who is doing those things, but I'm noticing that there's a lot of people with the sword who aren't using it.
Seth Rollins, he's made a lot of amazing points this week, but one of them that I disagree with, he called that the Hollywood title.
A Hollywood title. Let's go.
You can call it whatever you want.
J-Rock, thank you, man.
It's still the title that Bruno Sammartino held. It's still the title that was put into my father's hands in Madison Square Garden and then swiftly taken away.
I want to watch that. I don't know what he's talking about. I know this is part of Cody's story, and I just don't know what happened.
Let me ask you, what is finishing the story?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Because I've heard you say that all of this, all of it is yours. This ring, the canvas, the ropes, that camera, the announce desk, all these people, you guys belong to Roman Reigns, apparently. So, is finishing the story taking that championship from you? Or is finishing the story taking everything from you?
Uh-oh.
Let me make it abundantly clear. I want that title. Matter of fact, I'm moving my own goalposts. I want that title, I want everything, and I am coming for it. I am coming for you, Roman Reigns.
At Elimination Chamber. Oh, at Elimination Chamber. Wait a minute.
I mentioned taking counsel.
Yo, what?
Roman, one of the individuals I talked to, he knows you very well.
Oh my God, The Rock? No way. Oh my God. Yo, it's over. It's done. It's done, dude. Chalk it up. Chalk it up. It's done. This will be the easiest grapple chat in a couple weeks, I think. Oh my goodness, dude. Just chalk it up. Rock it up. La 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 la. He's here. He's looking buff as heck. Oh my God, Roman Reigns and The Rock and Cody and Paul Heyman. Dude, the star power is just, it's like 3D. It's coming through the screen. Spoilers came true. I didn't read anything about this, man. I'm sorry you got spoiled on this. Uh-oh. He's got the goosebumps. Let's go. La 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 la. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm sorry they got spoiled for you, Panda. I didn't hear anything about this. That sucks. You got it spoiled. La 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 la. I gotta have this. Goodness gracious. I hope he's been working on the cardio though, because he was very, very blown up versus Jinder Mahal for like a very short interaction. There are ways to cover up this sort of cardio deficit, but you have to do it just right to make everyone look good in the meantime, and not compromise the style of the wrestlers that are in the match. So if he's gonna wrestle anytime soon, he's gonna have to be on that treadmill a little bit. Give him a hug. Look at this. The Rock and Cody Rhodes with a hug. Is The Rock gonna smash Cody here though? I think that Cody might kind of be in the way here. This is his family. Cody might be a little bit of a like meddling right now. And Cody left. Cody's leaving. Cody's leaving. All right, what's he got to say about this? Let's find out. Cody left. Cody's gone. Crowd is losing it. First Rock spoiler was better? What? You like spoilers, Panda? Here we go. Cameron got a hot ticket. Yeah, you said he's there, right? Let's go. Jeez, they had to bleep this out. Face to face, toe to toe. That's it? That's how they go off the air? Oh, it's over.
Women in sports.
No way. Yo, they went off the air early. Wow. I did not expect that. I thought they were going to say something, but they were just like, do less, man. Do less. That's smart. That's smart. Do less. Leave people wanting to find out what happens next. That was pretty cool, man. I must say. Well put together. I wanted a little bit more, but that's kind of what they should do, right? Gosh, man. Yeah, they exited the premises early. They didn't do any overrun. They didn't try to do any weird little cut corners tactics to gain viewership and all that. They just said, "No, we're out. We'll see you later." Oh my goodness. All right. It's time, guys. We got to talk, but I would say this is pretty much a wrap. That ending really kind of hammered it home. The show was not bad to begin with, but then again, you know, there were things that could have been a little better, but then the ending to me just kind of hammered it home into that. Watch it fly. Watch it go over the fence. Let's have a little chat with Dudley. Detective Dudley. All they're gonna do is stare at each Yes. He says he wants that title, but he's not coming for it at WrestleMania. So he talked with Roman Reigns. He talked with The Rock, my bad. He talked with The Rock. Cody talked with The Rock, and oh, maybe it's part of his plan to take it off of The Rock. There's so many angles, man. I love it so much. This is the type of stuff that brings layers to a situation and makes it so you can fantasy book stuff all day. You can have fun with people thinking about the ramifications of stuff, not just what's happening right now, but stuff that could happen in the future. Like, it's just, these are those times, man. I love these times. Right now, nobody knows what's up. Nobody knows what's up. Your following's back. I told you, Panda. I told you it'd work. I'm glad. That's so cool. I'm glad it's working again. But I tried to help you to not feel so like upset about it by telling you that like I could still see it and stuff. I hope that kind of helped your night turn out a little better, because I know how much that stuff sucks. As somebody who deals with technology on a daily basis and deals with glitches and internet issues and all that, like I know how frustrating it gets. So I tried to help you out and let you know that like I got you and I'm checking for you. I hope that I helped you to feel a little better about it. Let's go. It's time, guys. I'm taking scores, but I gotta give this an auto point. So I'm going to add up all you guys' points and everything, but it's gotta happen. We gotta do it. So if you watched SmackDown along with me tonight and you have a score, I would like to know what it is. Please consider the highest score I will take is an 8.4. The lowest score I will take is a 7.0. All right, anywhere between 7.0 and 8.4 out of 10, you're golden. Let's find out. I live stream during everything. Alicia Taylor, welcome. Yeah, I live stream during pay-per-views. Let's get these. Did not see enough to give a score. Oh, Radio, you had to miss some of it. I'm glad you joined us, though, man. You're gonna get a. Like I just said, it's an auto point, and I think you're gonna like some of the wrestling on the show too. We got some good matches tonight. Excalibur says 7.7 5592. We got the panda paw. Thank you, Excalibur. 8 wings. Ringmaster, I got you. Wings. We gotta watch what happened with Cody's dad, because I don't know what he's talking about. He's always like, oh, my dad had the title, but then they took it from him. We gotta watch that. Does anybody know how to watch that? Is it a certain event that's on the That's on Peacock? Because we should watch that. I want to know what happened in that match, because they're always talking about it, but I've never seen it. Maybe we could do some classic historical battles tonight and find out. I'm sure there's some people in here who haven't seen it either. Ryan says 7.9. YNG, welcome. I got you, Ryan. Thank you. 7.9. Thank you to everybody who's given us scores so far. Thank you, Ringmaster. Thank you, Excalibur. Thank you, Ryan. Gangle. Gangle. Is Gangle Gangrel's brother? 7.6. You got it, Gangle. Thank you for your score. Yes, 8. Mary, did you mean to give it an 8? I don't know what that means, the yes 8. I don't want to just put an 8 in the chat, so can you let me know what you meant by that? That way I don't mess it up. Alice says 8.2. Oh yeah. Thank you, Alice. That Bobby Lashley part was the part that really kind of took a little air out of me more than anything else tonight. But I could see why they did it. Thank you, Alice. Portman says 8.0. You got it. Bayley and The Rock. Heck yeah, man. They both killed it tonight. It's funny, Rock can kill it just by showing up and staring at somebody and giving somebody a hug. WB says 8.1. Thank you, WB. What can I say WB stands for? Weighing the benefits. Weighing benefits. WB weighed the benefits, and it came out to 8.1. That's what WB stands for. Weigh benefits. Thank you, WB. I got you. I had to think of like what WB would stand for right now. Goki says 8.4. What would you give the wings you got, Goki? The wings. Thank you for the 8.4. Let's see. I don't get it. Rock helped Roman at Royal Rumble years ago, and now they're beefing. You never had a fight with your brother or your sister? Like, I'm sure you would go. I'm sure if you have a brother or sister or a cousin or something, and they're getting in a fight on the playground, you'd probably walk up and do something about it, right? You'd probably be like, "Yo, I got you," you know. But then years later, you might have problems with them. It doesn't mean that you're not family. It's just maybe they changed and maybe you have something to say about it. You know, back then Roman was a lot more humble. He was a lot more to himself. He wasn't this overzealous, head of the table, dominating the family type of guy. So back when Rock raised Roman's arm after the Rumble and all that, he's like, yo, this guy's the truth. He's a humble, good guy, and I appreciate, and I think he's next, you know? And he was right. But now, Roman's just thinking he's just the, you know, the genie in a bottle. Vernon, what's up, man? You know what I mean? It doesn't have to stay that way. He might have something that he's got beef with Roman over now that he didn't have back then. Let's see. Robert Stone says 8.0. Ooh, Robert hit it with an 8. SmackDown's over. Yeah, we're doing the review right now, Master. A score of 8. Okay, Mary, I got you. I didn't want to just put an 8. I thought maybe you mistyped or something. I didn't want to put a score in for you and have to delete all these and redo it. So I hope that makes sense. Wrap it up. Yeah, they wrapped it up, Jason. They were just like, we're out. That's all we have to say, and I can't say he's no more. They were like, let's get out. Yeah, maybe Roman became too cocky, or maybe Roman stepped on his legacy a bit to the point where he had to come out and say something. You know, I like it, and I don't think it conflicts with The Rock endorsing him back then. Juicy says 7.5. Really? Oh man, I thought you'd have a higher score than that. All right, Drewski. What brought your score down that much? I'd like to know. I always like to know, like, if somebody gives the lowest score, I like to know why, and if somebody gives the highest score, I'd like to know why. Like, why, Goki, why would you give it 8.4? You think it's the best? And also Drewski, this is not me saying you're wrong or anything. It's just I like to get that insight, like what got you there. Let's see here. We got Negan just confirms Roman will break Hulk Hogan's record. Predictable WWE, but like, why does that matter though? It's a good story. Why does that matter? It's like saying, oh well, Bilbo, Frodo didn't die when Shelob, the giant spider, wrapped him up, so it's just confirmed that this is going to be a happy ending. Like, does that mean the story is not good? Does that mean what you just saw wasn't good? Just knowing what happens next or knowing that some sort of record's going to be broken doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Who cares, right? At the end of the day, it's just numbers, and it's all pre-booked anyway. So if they choose to have somebody win, they win. It's not like it's a actual, like, oh my god, I gotta fight against the elements and all that. So I don't know, man. Did I get yours, Draco? I didn't see a score for you, Draco. Nah. Did you put a score? Doesn't show me that you've said anything in the last like 50 messages. I'll take it now though. Just put it in now, dude. It's still open. Yours was after Roberts. I don't see it. I had to reconnect to my Wi-Fi. I was connected to it somehow dropped my phone out, and I had to just reconnect. I don't know if you saw it, but I had to look down and do some stuff on my phone. That's where I'm reading the chat, and sometimes it puts me on my like cell phone carrier, and I got to be careful on that because I noticed recently it's been doing that, and they just emailed me today that I'm at like 85% of my data for the month, and I'm like, why? That's why it keeps like dropping me off of my Wi-Fi and putting me onto my satellite cell phone data. So sorry about that, man. I had to reconnect. 8 point. Okay, you got it. Hang on. There you go. Thank you for putting it in again, man. I'm sorry. Thank you for saying something though, because I would have just missed it altogether. 8.05592. We got the panda paw. We got it. Sean Jaggers, what's up, man? Thank you for bringing it up though, Draco, because I would have just not even seen it. Makes zero sense why Cody would take the backseat to The Rock after winning the Rumble. But there's a formula that I feel like people are thinking of that is not the formula that they have to use. This is why I think the rankings in AEW are a bad idea. It's because it puts you in a box. It paints you into a corner where now you have to explain everything. And that's not a good way to do a wrestling program, to have to explain every little thing. You're already having trouble filling seats. Now you gotta, on top of that, you gotta explain every match and every outcome and every title shot, and you're just making more work for yourself when it's obviously too much work to begin with. Not creating a compelling situation right away anyway. Now you're making it even harder. I think that the reason people are going to have trouble with what's going on right now in WWE and what just happened tonight is that you have a formula that you think is what's supposed to happen, and they're flipping things on its head, which I think is the best way for wrestling to be, man. I think people need to just win matches or have legitimate beefs or legitimate reasons that they want to defend against a certain person and just let it ride. Getting stuck in a formula, it limits your ability to tell stories, and it limits your ability to surprise an audience. and the surprises matter a lot. That's why I'm so staunchly against. I'm so staunchly, I should say, staunchly against spoilers, is because spoilers put everything into a box too. They paint everything into a corner. Well, the guy need to win the freaking Royal Rumble to face the guy he's already beat 3. But the thing is, they didn't say that that's what's going to happen, Drewski. That's what I'm saying. You're assuming a formula. You're assuming a formula. The Royal Rumble formula in the past has been one way, but they can switch it up if they feel like it. It's their company and it's their stories, and it's Cody's story, and it's the way they're treating things right now. So you're assuming that he's gonna fight Seth. You know, who knows? Who knows what's next? I agree. If that's the way it goes, it seems really asinine and whack. Why would you fight a guy you beat? Well, I mean, it's a guaranteed title win at that point, right? But you're assuming that that's where they're going, and we don't know that yet. So I can see being upset right now, but I can also see that we don't know the full story yet. So it's probably best to like let it ride for a little bit at least, because it's not official. It's not official. So we'll have to see. But I do see what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just saying that might not even be the formula they're using right now. You're working on like the oh gosh, what was it? Remember they had a like the Soviet Weapon X program where they gave the serum to Omega Red? Like, sometimes it might not turn out to be Wolverine. Sometimes it might turn out to be a completely separate being that has freaking tentacles made out of some other metal. Who knows, man? The formula might do something weird. Or it might even turn out to be Captain America. Isn't that the formula they used? Yeah, the Super Soldier Serum. I think that's what it was. I think he became like Captain Russia or something. I hope they prove us wrong. Exactly, Drewski. That's the point. Is like, that's what I'm trying to say here. Is like, just because the formula classic, the way the formula has worked previously, this doesn't make much sense, doesn't mean they're even using that same formula. It's not that it isn't a good story, it's just predictable. But who cares though? Like, why is that even a point? Like, when you order a cheeseburger and you get a cheeseburger, is it predictable? Like, who cares if it's predictable? Is it a good burger or not? Like, you're talking about stuff as if like predictability gets in the way of enjoyment, and it doesn't, because any good story is predictable. If you've told a story in a good way, then the ending needs to be predictable. In one way or another, it needs to be predictable. A good story should always be predictable. Good stories are not good because you just surprise people at the end. We saw what happened with Rian Johnson in the Star Wars series. Just being unpredictable does not mean good. Like, there's nothing about predictability or unpredictability that inherently stamps a story with great or not great. So I don't even know why we're talking about it. You see what I'm saying, Negan? Like, you're bringing predictability into this when that has nothing to do with how good something is. When you order a cheeseburger and you get a cheeseburger, you're not like, oh, I hate this cheeseburger. You ordered it. It makes sense that you got a cheeseburger. It's about how good is it. Are you enjoying it? Does it taste good? Is it not the way you ordered it? Is it rare and you asked for medium well done? Like, nothing about predictability has anything to do with how good a story is. It's about how it's executed. It needs to be good through and through. Predictability has nothing to do with quality. I can't hear this rant. People are here. It's called Grapple Chat, Panda. We're supposed to be talking about wrestling. What I'm supposed to do is sit here silently? By the way, Panda, it's time for your score. Oh, she can't hear me, by the way. Oops. It's Panda time. why I need people to understand, like, it's about execution, man. Like, you always grade on execution. You're not like, oh, the guy stepped up to the plate and he held a bat, so there you go. He's a great baseball player. It's about execution, man. Did he strike out? Did he hit a home run? Did he do a double? Did he RBI? Did he hit in a couple runs? Like, what did he do? Did he get hit in the head with the ball and get knocked out? Like, it's about execution. It's about what happens. It's not about, oh, he's a baseball player and he stepped up to the plate. That's predictable. Like, no. It's about execution. We rate execution. We don't rate people doing their job. Cody lost almost a full year ago and nothing has progressed. I agree with that. I agree with that. And I'm sad and sorry for people who haven't seen whatever happens next, because that is a long time to have a extremely similar storytelling arc going on. I see you on that. He's in this weird did he do a double? You see what I'm saying though, man? Like, we rate people based off of the execution. We're not here to be like, oh, that game sucked because we knew Barry Bonds was gonna be there. It's like, dude, what? That's not what we talk about. That's not the way people talk about anything else. People don't talk, oh, wait, well, this guy showed up. Like, what? That's not a requisite of anything we do. Sebeb? 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 0.8? I think that's an 8. 1. Zior's back, guys. We got Zior back. I think she makes it a point to spell Zior right. 3. 5. Tuwo. I think that's 2. Towu, my bad. 4. I think that's 4. 8. Mid-T. What would mid-T be? Maybe 9? What would mid-T be? I'm gonna go 9. I don't know. 5, 5, 9. Oh, that's a real number. And then 2. On 10. Or on 2. 2. You got it. Thank you, Panda. Oh my god, you're not going to believe what the score is right now. So I'm confused. Is Cody challenging Roman at WrestleMania? He said he's not challenging him at WrestleMania, but we don't know anything past that. How are people playing 2K24 early? Because they paid a bunch of influencers to come out and play the game ahead of time. They don't legitimately have the game. They got to come out and play it because this is what 2K does. This is what video game influencing is about. They pay people to come out and play the game and give it good press because they see their viewership. So it's like if you have, you know, 100,000 subscribers or whatever, they're like, oh yeah, let's get that guy to come out and play the game because he's gonna talk about our game and advertise. It's all a business, man. They're not legitimately having the game right now. They had to come out and play it in a controlled environment where the game was in a PS5 that they did not own, and or on an Xbox Xbox One that they did not own, and they played it at a controlled event where it was all about creating that content and propping up the new game. That's how people are playing it early. They got paid to do it. They got their tickets paid for. They got everything paid for, and they came out and played it. So they don't currently own the game or have it. They just got to show up at a spot and record stuff to show to you to get you hyped up. That's what Gritty should be trying to do? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be paid to play these games. I want to give you guys realistic opinions. I don't want to be a sheep, and I don't want to be a because what they do, and I do have these things going on right now. I don't like it, but what they do is they give you a whole letter. I'll show you one of the letters I got tonight, guys, so you can see that this is exactly what they do. They tell you you cannot say anything bad about the game, you can't disparage the game, you can't compare it to any other game, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can't be objective about the game. You need to be overly positive about the game and stuff like that, and I don't want to do that in the first place, because I know it's extra dollars in my pocket, but that's extra dollars out of your pocket. I'm costing you money that you might not even want to pay if you hear the truth about a game. So yeah, it's more money for me, but it's costing you money because you're buying stuff that's not even maybe up to snuff or up to your standards, and then you're listening to me, and it's gonna in turn make me out to be a bad guy because I'm just taking money for fake clout, and I'm not saying the games are bad, but I'm just saying I want the opportunity to say what I really feel about a game so that I don't lead you guys astray, because you guys are the ones who are up until 3 a.m. in the morning with me. You guys are the ones who are hanging out with me and talking with me, and we're being friendly. You're sharing your experiences with me. You're showing me new videos, and you're helping me to find new musicians, and I'm telling you and teaching you things about stuff. Like, we have this relationship in this community where I don't want to start. I care about you guys to the point where I don't want to start costing you money that you're not trying to pay because I'm just overly enthusiastic and overly hype about something, because legally I can't tell you the truth. Like, these things are a personal choice that I feel is what makes it so that I can sleep at night. And there are people who don't have that moral compass, and that's fine for them, dude. If that's the way they want to live, that's fine. But to me, nah, man. I don't want a legal contract right beside, like, right. You see where the screen cuts off to where you guys can't see my hands anymore? I don't want a legal contract right here that's telling me, and wait, you said what? Oh, that's not a what are you talking about, glitches? This game is an incredible piece of modern engineering that has no problems. Like, I don't want to have to look off to the side of the screen to remember that I can't tell you guys the truth about certain things. There are some people who can sleep just fine at night for that, and that's fine, man. I'm just not that guy. I know it's all the rage, and I know that there's a bunch of content creators out there who are way bigger than me who don't see any problem with it, but man, I like those homemade ingredients. I like those realistic, non-processed reviews, and that's what I'm going to be. And not talking trash about any specific content creators, so don't take this out of context and try to go tell somebody I'm talking trash. I'm not talking trash. I'm just saying, if you could sleep at night knowing that you can't tell people your full-on real opinion, then good for you, man. I'm just not that guy. I don't want to be that guy. And if I can continue paying the bills and everything off of being realistic and being a full-on reviewer of the stuff that I'm doing, and not feel bad about misleading you guys into buying stuff that's not top-notch and not really cool, I'm gonna keep living that way. Now, if one day I wake up and it's either live on the streets or start taking a couple dollars from wild promotion and stuff like that, I'm gonna take a couple dollars for wild promotion, because nobody's helped if I live on the streets. That's the end. But there are a lot of people who are a couple of paychecks, you know, a couple of 100 paychecks from living on the streets, who still treat it like they don't care. So to me, nah. Unless I'm on the edge of going out forever, I'm never going to be doing that stuff. I just prefer something unpredictable. But the thing is, unpredictability is not the mark of quality, though. You need to understand this right now. You're listing predictability and unpredictability as something that, like, is meaningful to you. And I understand that. It is good to have twists and turns, but is that quality though? Like, does that mean something's good just because you couldn't predict it ahead of time? You're equating unpredictability with quality. They're not at all. They're not at all. They don't know each other at all. Unpredictability and quality are not friends at all. Just not knowing what's happening doesn't, and in a lot of cases they're actually enemies, because when something happens that doesn't make any sense and you couldn't see coming, a lot of times that headbutts with quality, because it has to be something so outlandish that it doesn't even fit with the story, and then you have to backtrack and they have to spend weeks telling you how it makes sense instead of spending weeks making it good. So I see you, man. I understand. Unpredictability is something that should be mixed in every now and then, and surprises mean a lot in wrestling as well. Everyone loves surprises. That's why the Rumble is so popular. Oh, I'm blurry. Okay, now unpredictability is good, but it's not a prerequisite of quality though. You're equating that with like quality, and they're two separate things that actually can be headbutting against each other in certain cases. If people are not invested enough to make it have made sense beforehand, then they got to retroactively try to go back and be like, well, did you see this part where he eliminated him from the Rumble a year ago and nothing happened since then, and now he's back, and they like, come on. Lely-Land. All right, it's time for the math, but I hope people understand what I'm talking about. All these people playing the games ahead of time and stuff like that, they have a choice, and the choice is play the game ahead of time, get paid to do it, but you can't say anything negative about the game, or you don't play the game ahead of time. And some people choose one side, some people don't. Let's do the math. Look, with Panda's score, it's 103. Oh my goodness. How epic is that? We got back to the 103. I like it. Oh yeah, man. Roman's still retained because he's facing Roman, but how do you know that though? You don't know that yet. Now in a couple of weeks or whatever, we might know that, but we don't know that right now. It's like you're getting ahead of the story, and then you're talking about it like it's not good. You see my point? Like you're getting ahead of the story, and you're calling it predictable without even seeing what happened yet. It's already making you not like what you're seeing, to the point where you're not even talking about what you're seeing. You're talking about what's gonna happen in a negative light, and you don't even know what's happening yet. You see my point? Like, this is why I like fantasy booking, but I don't like when it takes people out of the enthusiasm that you could possibly have. All right, so my score is obviously a 8.2. I gotta go there. I think that they did a good job tonight. Divided by how many scores? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, divided by 14. Yep, 7.96, auto point. You see what I meant? I told you guys this is probably an auto point. There it is. Anything over a 7.75 is a full-on point, so let's get it. Keeping it real can get you in trouble. Keeping it real can get you no sponsorships, and that's what I've experienced in the past, and that's what I'm going to keep experiencing, because I don't value the sponsorship money over just keeping it real with the people who I care about. There you go. Look, everything this week has gotten points on the board so far. We didn't watch MLW, but was there an MLW? you guys know? Was there an MLW this week? Was there an MLW? Did I miss it? I appreciate what you're talking about when it comes to the predictability and all that, for sure, but I think the quality of the presentation matters more than predictability. Because any substantially good story needs predictability, because if everything was unpredictable, you wouldn't have a story you can follow. You know, if Bilbo tripped and dropped the ring, and then little baby Frodo picked it up and threw it in the ocean, and then a shark caught it, and a shark ate it, and then suddenly Sauron is possessing the shark, and then the shark washes up on the shore, but he has to flop around all day to like make his way back to Mordor to regain his full-on power. But then halfway there, he gets met by the Ent tree that talks really slow, and he's like, well, I found a shark and it can't breathe, so here I know a guy who knows a spell, and I'm gonna give this spell to the shark so it can breathe on land. And oh my god, I messed up, because that's actually Sauron, and now Sauron is flopping across the countryside. And then what's his name? Freaking Aragorn finds the shark and cuts his head off, and he gets the ring, but he decides to play golf instead. Like, it's like, you can be unpredictable all day, but is that a good story? Like, any sufficiently good story has predictability, and that's what causes a story to flow right. Because you can believe a character would do this, a character would say this, a character would feel this. If none of that lines up, then all of a sudden you have a unpredictable story that has no reason to keep reading or keep following. 103. Oh, you got it. Thank you guys so much for being part of this. Thank you, everybody, for giving your opinions. And make sure you stick around, because we're not done yet. Everybody on YouTube, get on over to the Twitch and hang out with us here, because that's where the rest of this evening stream is going to be commencing. It's not stopping. It's still going to be live, but the YouTube stream is going to end. So please get on over here, hang out with us. Thank you to everybody who gave a score. Thank you to everybody who hung out. That was the chat.